Most people claim Social Security at 62. It makes sense on the surface. You've paid into it your whole career, but this single decision can cost you roughly $200,000 by the time you reach 85. That's not an exaggeration or a worst-case scenario. It's what the math shows for someone with average life expectancy. The question is not whether this decision matters. The question is whether you understand what you're actually choosing. Here's the thing about Social Security. Nobody really explains how it works. You're told you can claim at 62 if you want money now, or wait until 70 if you want a bigger check. That choice sounds simple, almost obvious. But what gets lost in that simple framing is the permanent math behind it. The Social Security formula penalizes claiming early in a way that never goes away. It's not a temporary reduction. It's a permanent 30% reduction to your benefit for the rest of your life. Most people don't grasp that their choice at 62 doesn't just affect what they receive this year. It affects every single payment they receive for the next 30 years. Let me show you how this actually works. Social Security calculates your benefit based on something called your full retirement age benefit. This is the amount you would receive if you claimed right at your full retirement age, which for most people today is between 66 and 67. This is your baseline. If you claim before your full retirement age, your benefit gets reduced. If you claim after, your benefit gets increased. The specific reduction for claiming at 62 is roughly 30% below your full retirement age amount. That reduction is permanent. Even when you reach 70, even when you reach 80, that permanent reduction stays with you. On the flip side, if you wait until 70 to claim, your benefit increases by about 24% above your full retirement age amount. That increase is also permanent and compounds year after year. Let me show you what that looks like in real numbers. Imagine your full retirement age benefit is $2,000 per month. If you claim at 62, your check becomes $1,400 per month. If you wait until 70, your check becomes $2,480 per month. The difference between those two monthly amounts is $1,080. That's more than $1,000 every single month. It sounds like waiting until 70 is obviously the right choice. But most people don't look at it that way. They look at the years they miss out on. Consider this scenario. Sarah is 62 with a full retirement age benefit of $2,000 per month. She claims immediately because she worries she won't live long enough to make waiting worthwhile. By age 75, she has collected roughly $235,000 total from Social Security. Now compare that with Robert. Robert has the exact same full retirement age benefit. He's the exact same age as Sarah, with the same starting point. But Robert waits until 70 to claim. From 62 to 70, he lives off savings or continues working. At 70, he claims his $2,480 monthly benefit. By age 75, Robert has collected roughly $149,000. That's much less than Sarah at that same age of 75. Here's where most people stop thinking and make their decision. They see that Sarah collected more by 75 and assume that claiming early is the right call. But the calculation doesn't end at 75. By age 80, Robert's higher monthly payment has caught up. He's now collected more total money than Sarah. By age 85, Robert has collected roughly $540,000 compared to Sarah's $420,000. That's a $120,000 difference. By age 90, if both are still living, Robert has collected roughly $690,000 compared to Sarah's $504,000. The gap widens to $186,000. This is why that $200,000 cost appears. It's the cumulative difference in lifetime benefits between claiming at 62 versus claiming at 70. Most people don't see the full picture because they stop calculating too early. They look at the crossover point around age 80 and assume that's when the decision pays off. But the bigger impact happens after 80. If you're someone likely to live into your 80s and 90s, that gap becomes substantial. And the longer you live, the bigger it gets. Here's what changes when you understand this rule. The decision stops looking like something that's happening to you and starts looking like something you're actually choosing. Most people approach it like a trap. You either claim early and lose money, or wait and hope you live long enough. But that's not what the rule actually says. The rule is a formula. And formulas are neutral. They don't favor one choice over another. They just show you the consequences of each path. The real insight is this: your life expectancy is the variable that matters. If you're likely to live into your mid-80s or beyond, waiting until 70 pays off substantially. The numbers are consistent. If you're facing serious health issues and realistically don't expect to reach 85, then claiming at 62 may be the better financial move. That's not pessimism. That's math. The problem is that most people don't sit down and honestly estimate their life expectancy. They either assume they won't live long because they're anxious, or they assume they'll live forever because they're healthy now. Neither approach is rational. The decision deserves a real conversation about realistic timelines based on your actual health, your family history, and how long people in your situation typically live. Once you know this rule, the decision becomes clearer because you're asking the right question. The question isn't, should I claim at 62 or 70? The question is, based on my realistic life expectancy, which choice gives me more total lifetime income? That's a question you can actually answer with numbers instead of guessing. So here's how you apply this. Start by getting your official Social Security benefit estimate from SSA.gov. This gives you your full retirement age benefit amount. That number is the foundation of the entire decision. Next, calculate what you'd receive at 62 and what you'd receive at 70. That's the difference you're evaluating. Then have an honest conversation about your life expectancy. Look at your family history. Consider your current health and how you expect it to age. Talk to your doctor if that's helpful. You're not being morbid. You're using real information to make a real financial decision. Finally, discuss this with a financial advisor or tax professional who can look at your full situation. Your age, your spouse's situation, your other income sources, your health, your spending needs. All of this changes how the decision plays out. Don't make this choice alone based on what your neighbor did or what sounds right in theory. The hidden rule here is that Social Security isn't a trap. It's a formula you can understand and navigate. Most people claim at 62 not because it's actually best for their situation, but because they don't understand what the other choice costs. Once you know that claiming at 62 permanently reduces your benefit by 30%, and once you know that waiting until 70 increases it by 24%, the decision stops being a mystery. It becomes a choice you're making with eyes wide open. That shift, from confusion to understanding, is the difference between losing $200,000 and keeping it. Subscribe so you don't miss the next hidden retirement rule,